You can see me okay. Yeah. But I talk a little bit about my vacation down here in Florida, bring you up to date. And yeah, I'm in the trailer here, in a resort. Um, Pretty nice one. It's got swimming pool and pool room and for shooting the pool there. Exercise room. Um, Heck, shuffleboard, plenty areas to walk. A dog park, dog grooming station, laundry, showers. Everything is A1, top of the line stuff. It's very accommodating down here. Nice people taking care of it. I found somebody that actually lived where I did in Louisiana, down in Oklahoma, and was able to talk a little bit about times years ago. Yeah, and I do miss it there. I wouldn't mind visiting down there. I don't know if that'll ever happen, but it might. You never know. I did go through New Orleans on the way down here. Uh, yeah, and I miss that too. The food there was fantastic when I lived down there. People were great. It's I have nothing but good thoughts about Louisiana and New Orleans and Baton Rouge, and home Louisiana, Thibodeau, Luling, uh, Dulac, Granau, fishing, boating. I did all those things. It was a wonderful life while I was there. But anyway, let's get back to what I'm doing. I went to Silver Springs the other day, and that is one beautiful spot to visit if you get down here in Florida. I recommend it. They have glass bottom boats. Yeah. My daughter and I uh, got in one of them and seen the sights. And then I'm talking about the glass bottom boat we were in was one where there's I don't know, maybe 15, 16, maybe 20 people in there. I didn't count them, but there was quite a few. And you sat all around and glass bottoms in the middle. And you have a captain that tells you all about the sights that you see while you're out there on the water. Excuse me. And there was, we've seen a lot of birds. Some of them were baby birds. We've seen alligators. And some of them are very small. Some of them actually were up on the pads of greenery there walking. But it was fun. And I did get pictures. If I get a chance, I'll try to post some of them. I'm not going to post them today. When I get back and get a chance to go through things, we'll just see. It was worth coming down here for it. We've been down here about a month. And well, not quite a month. Part of that was travel. And then on the way home, on the way down, we lucked out and found different places along the way to stay. Some of them we didn't find till late at night. I mean, we were worried about having a place to pull over, and we pulled into a station, and they had two openings with all hookups, and I was able to pull in there. It was nice and easy. We were able to buy a meal at the station. You imagine, and it was fresh, and it really tasted good. And it always does when you're desperate. It was raining hard just before that, and it stopped raining about the time we got there. So everything worked out great. It's funny when you're on the road, the experiences you have can really get to you. And there is a certain amount of strain or worry until you find that perfect spot to pull over and just relax. Now, Well, I have went to a lot of restaurants. I mean, near the villages, and the villages are a different lifestyle. Uh, it's hard getting that, well, not hard getting used to, but it's a different atmosphere. The people down here are like my age or younger, most of them. There's a few that are a little older than me, but very few. And they're all having pretty good times. And some of them zip around like they're a juvenile, and the other ones, uh, you have to chalk where they're at to see if they're moving. But more of them are zipping around than the ones that are moving slow. It's not to say they don't take their time when they're deciding what they want at the grocery store. First day I went to a grocery store, it took a while to get through there. I was looking around, and gee whiz, I'm going to have to either go in early or late so I can get around this. I don't like to wait this long. And then I looked up, and it wasn't that the people were slow. The clerks are that up there in age too. So I'm assuming a lot of people that came down here retired didn't really retire. They took the working jobs. So the checkouts seem a little slow. Um, I can tell you this, the restaurants were fantastic. And they really had good places in the villages around it. We found different places to eat pizza. I love pizza. And we found, well, some other friends found for us some pizza that was absolutely fantastic. And then the other day, I stopped into a place and bought a couple of them, and they were great. So now I've got at least 3 different places to go. It's within, let's say, 15 minutes of where I'm at. They're just the top of the line. I'm spoiled. And the seafood, we went to some restaurants, and nice sit-down restaurants where they serve topping on food. One of them we found by accident. Going down the road, we were looking for a market, but we found the restaurant as well. I mean, excellent, excellent. And friendly, real friendly. And then we found seafood market. We bought fresh shrimp, some lobsters, some boudin. Haven't had boudin since I left Louisiana. Good boudin I'm talking about. It was made in Louisiana and shipped here. It was really good. We had to have some crackers to snack on it. And it was worth coming down here for. As far as seeing a lot of places, we have drove around a lot. And we did, besides that seafood market, we went to a fresh fruit market. Fresh fruit wasn't all that great. I could do as well in the grocery store. But we're going to try some different ones that specialize in shipping and stuff. I'm afraid the one that I had stopped at, there was a small roadside, and it was more like maybe they bought it up north and brought it down here. And it was obviously picked green and ripened either at the stand, and the sample we had was obviously not what they were selling, or at least it didn't seem that way. But that's a chance you take, and we won't buy it from there. We found several others, and we'll be a little more careful when I buy it. A little more scrutiny on what we do. And it was not cheap. You know, you'd think the roadside would be cheaper in the store, but that's not the case so far. Maybe it'll change. Now, as far as the fresh food, the shrimp and lobster, it was a bargain. And can't gripe about that. And the people that owned that shop have been in business quite a few years. I would say it, it was okay. The owner of the shop actually has a boat that he goes out and gets his stuff. So it's hard to get much fresher than that. We got catching the day that day. So we were happy. I think what else? Uh, People, fantastic. As you all know, and you've seen from other channels, we did attend Lisa's birthday party, and there was a lot of guests there. You could say the house was pretty full. Lisa has a fantastic home. It's got everything you want. Cathedral ceilings and a big living room and a very big living kitchen and it has bedrooms and bathroom and everything is top of the line. She lives a good life down in Prairie Day, and we became better friends and great friends actually down there. And we met other people that we have never seen before, or talked to before that were just as great. People are in a pretty good mood, I would say, for the most part. The other day in a grocery store, I had stopped. I was looking at potato salad, and there was probably a half a dozen different types. And so I was reading the label and checking to make sure they're fresh. And there was an older woman standing. She, my daughter was standing there beside me. She tells my daughter, she said, "I'm trying." It's not legal. This woman, she probably was she might have been in her 70s, but she didn't have any time frame. But it was actually looking at something, checking the dates. I don't know about you, but I'm very careful about buying because I don't want something that's out of date. And in today's world, there's a lot of stuff out there that's past its recommended date and can be pretty miserable to buy and get home and find out it's spoiled. And I'm not about to do that with any type of potato salad or macaroni salad or chicken salad, any of that, because that stuff is deadly when it gets old. Maybe that woman hasn't figured that out yet, but good luck to her. I hope she has better days where she can move a little faster. But actually, now that I think about it, she didn't move too fast. She was just in a hurry, and I was in her way. We've had rain. We've experienced rain. Some of real heavy downpours that don't last long. It's kind of cool in the mornings. There was times where I could have wore a sweatshirt or a hoodie or a light spring coat. And I had put both in the set. I put them in a little closet and forgot about it. So I'm running around in a t-shirt, full, and thinking, gee whiz, I wish I'd have brought one with me. And here it was, the clock. A couple of days ago, thinking, oh, you should have spent more time looking. Maybe made a list before you come down here what you actually loaded in here. But, I spent a week putting stuff away in here, and I didn't put everything away. My daughter put some stuff in it too. So my mind was on a lot of different things at the same time. You forget that what you did load in there. But now that I know where it is, I guarantee you it's probably going to be in no cooler than about 75 maybe, and it'll always be in the 90s till the day I head back north. And that's the way it looks like on the calendar, by the way, the weather report. Oh, and today is Thursday, 21st. So doesn't seem like we're still in May, but we are. The time hasn't went as fast as I thought it would. Even though I'm going to a lot of places, seeing a lot of things, when I look at it, it's like today, this hour is going really slow, but the days are going fast. Kind of an anomaly. Maybe things will settle down and no back. My son-in-law will be down here in a couple of days, and we're going to show him some of the things that we've seen, and we're going to visit new places as well. It's just unbelievable how much fun you can have in a short period of time. It's something I needed. And you take your mind off all the things I was thinking about. Last year was a tough year for me. And this year wasn't all that great because of last year. Memories and things will follow you through time. And I just have to find a way to get past those hurdles that bring me down so bad sometimes. Luckily, I've got my dog and cat, puppy I call him. He's right there beside me right now. And the cat, you see her back there in the window, that's her favorite spot. Lately, when I put my arm up over the bed for her, she's been pushing it off. She don't want my arm there. She wants all that room herself. You see how she's kind of crossways up there. And there's a window right straight back. She likes that being opened, and the one in front of me. And she'll bug you, I tell you, do what she wants. Typical cat. Well, that's it for today. If I can think of something new, mainly I'm just having a good time. I've been on Robbie's show. He's a little bit south of me, about 45 minutes drive. He's got a pretty nice place. Plan on revisiting him early next week. Oh, what else? Adventures will come as it comes. I don't know whether I'm tempted to take a quick run out to the Atlantic coast just to say I was there on this trip, although I've been there multiple times over the years. You never know when, it'll be the last trip you have. Sometimes you take advantage of everything you can while you can. That's, I looked at this trip as it could be the last one, or it just could be the beginning of a future of many trips. None of us ever know. And that's about it. I got another birthday coming up here pretty quick. I don't know whether to count it in there as counting my blessings, or it's just another one that accumulated. Obviously, without my wife, they're not as much fun. Oh, let's see. That's really about it. Just to let you know, I am having a good time, and it was needed. And it is just what I said. It's vacation. Nothing really outside of the box. So, with that, I hope all of you have a good day, a blessed day, and may the Lord look after you. And I'll see you soon on another video.